You know what this is? This is my Moti, where we review the flyest cars and the sickest rides. Meaning, we also look at functionality and affordability. I'm your car girl Mulai Mooney, and this is my Moti. Big shout out to Motorhub for giving me this king of the grill for me to review today. So the car I'm going to be reviewing today has had a lot of hot debate on it. Without further ado, let me introduce to you the LX450D 2016. This car has had a lot of controversies in terms of Lexus versus Toyota. Lazima tuulize hiyo swali kati ya Toyota na Lexus gani kali. Basically, there are people who will argue if you buy a Toyota, you've bought a Lexus, and basically it's the same thing. So will you pay more for a Lexus? Yes. The Toyota and the Lexus belong to the same parent company, which is Toyota. So by comparison, there are people who will argue, hey, mimi nimenunua Toyota, so the same thing na Lexus. But in truth, the Lexus has tried to brand itself so separately from the Toyota. It's like comparing Blue Band and butter. Mkate ni moja, lakini the taste is not the same. So in terms of drive, in terms of how the cabin looks like, the feel of the car, Lexus is definitely a superior car. My first impressions, of course, this is the king of the grills. In the newer versions, it has the Speedo grill, but as you can see, it takes up most of the front part, which is just big, loud, and look at me, and it makes up for a mammoth car. This car is huge, you guys. I'm 5'5". I barely reach the windows. And what we have here in the front, it has the LED lights. It has the footlights down here. But what I like, it has the futuristic type lights. They have the side corners, very nice. We have the sensors. We have the camera. I don't know if you can see it. The sensors assist in the front parking. This is the camera. So basically, the front side of it is such a statement. I don't think any other SUV has a front like this, except maybe the Lexus version. So let's go around the side, see what this huge car has. We have the LED blinkers here. We have the 20-inch alloy rims with the Lexus logo right there. Looks really nice. The side step for easy entry and exit from the car. Let's go around the back. Let's see what it has. So around the back, I do like the fact that Lexus has made sure it has 3 logos, the L, the Lexus, and the LX450D, lest you forget it, But what I really like is the LED tail lights. It has the LED fog lights as well. And it also has the LED lights here for the number plate and also for the rear camera, which is located right here. Over here. Can you see? This is the rear camera for the Lexus, which has these 2 lights to help light up, so that you can have clearer vision, especially when reversing. Then we have the sensors here and here, which assist in parking assist and reversing, because this is a really huge car. So the sensors and the cameras must be on point because you don't want to bang into anything. This is my Moti, and a car is nothing without the specs. So let's check out what's under this hood of the LX450D. Kuja tuone. So let's open it right up. So what we have under the hood here is a 4.5 diesel engine. This is a V8 engine. This is the first engine that the Lexus has powered on diesel power. It has a horsepower of 268 with a torque of 650 Nm. However, I think that's a bit small because it has a carb weight of 2,500 and races from 0 to 100 in 8.6 seconds. It has a top speed of 210, but the speedometer goes all the way to 260. So we've seen what's under the hood. Let's close this up and head inside. Did I mention this is totally keyless? Start and stop, we would press this here. What I have here is a 12.3-inch display. I think that's the first thing that jumps at my eyes. Not even the leather dash and the mahogany, which gives it a classic type feel. But what I do like on top of that is the clock right there in the center, which is the Lexus clock, which is something, you know, that kind of thing that they have, eh? Then we have the normal knickknacks, the hazard, radio on, off. Right here we have the USB charging points. You have your cigarette lighter. And in here I have the cup holders. Sorry guys, I've put my keys in there. We have the parking brake. So if I want to disengage it, I'll just press my brakes and kind of just pull up quite a bit. And then here we have the mother of the car in terms of the features and everything that it has. I know they have really not spared any details. As you can see, even some of the lettering are whole words, just in case you can't, you need to really grasp the information. So we'll go into detail into what is actually here, but I'll just go through a small overview to remove this out of the way. Number one, this nice thingy-majig helps you just control and navigate the features on this screen. When I put it all, I'll be able to show you that. But let's concentrate on this end right here. We have the climate control, which is hot, heated chairs. We have the cold chairs. We have the automatic. But let's just look at what this really means. Number one, this is an off-road turn assist. This is uphill and downhill assist. This helps you accelerate and just know how much braking power that you need. The car takes care of you, like, properly. This, it removes the traction, puts it off. Here we have the locking differential, and then here we have the ECT second key start help. If you notice anything about all these labels, they are very full, They're not just, they can tell it all. If you don't catch on too quickly, you can just read the whole name. Then here we have the crawl, which assists in slow driving in extreme conditions. Okay, let me show you this cool thingamajig. This thing, let's call it a mouse, helps you navigate the screen. Remember, this screen is not touch, so I can shift from media to telephone to all the way here on the playlist to auto to AC and then back to info. So it's very easy to use, very versatile. I like the technology behind that. It's quite nice. Now, let's move on to the steering wheel. I can press this steering wheel button right here to adjust the steering wheel to my level. This is quite nice so that my hands can fall over like this. That is what is recommended. We also have the normal things, volume up, volume down, to call, to disconnect the phone call, the modes, and just different settings here on the car that I'm able to do easily as I drive. So, just the general knickknacks, the wipers, etc. that all other cars have here and there. And we also have the power doors here to put the power doors on and off right there. So this also has a very nice sunroof. Let's open that up. Ta-da! To have it fully open. This is open air here. But just to close it up, to have a bit of shade and just protect myself from the wind, I have that option, which is quite nice. So I like the sunroof, lets a lot of light in. So I'm in the back. This is quite executive, very nice, quite comfortable. The seats have features, not as many as the other ones. I can move them back and forward. Of course, the controls and the features are not as many as the driver the driver's seat and also the front passenger seats. But I do like how comfortable they are. One thing that actually caught me, this car has blinds that I can pull up should I want to hide myself from the sun or just for a bit more privacy. So I'll put that down again just to let the natural light in. Quite nice. Now you guys, this honestly is quite spacious in terms of legroom, but I have a huge screen at the back just for me and there too, for the two passengers. So you guys can chill out, relax, and just enjoy your movie or music, etc., which is supported by this here in the middle. I have the HDMI, I have my phone, I even have what do you call it, headphones, so I can watch whatever it is privately without disturbing the rest of the car. This is quite nice, honestly. Just to note, this is a comfort luxury car, seeing that there is no hump here in the middle. If there's a third person, you can sit here comfortably. It even has a headrest just for that person. This is a luxury car, but in case there are just two people here in the back, we can, and ta-da, this comes down. And with additional features, let me just open this up and surprise you. Gari iko na remote, iko na remote here. All those two things, the screens and anything that's infotainment like. I don't know if you're able to see the remote properly. Can you see it? Fantastic. So we have just the general things, the source, entertainment, disc, input settings, channel, tune-in, etc. Also, right here, I have my climate control for the two back seats here. If I want it hot, if I want it cold, the temperature, I can do all that from here, which is a real plus. Honestly, it just tells you what the future of cars will look like technologically. This is pretty snazzy, honestly. It's really, really good. I can picture myself. I can get used to this, by the way. I can get used to this. Nikwe wale watu wa back left, ama back right currently. But this is just amazing. Let me just close that up. We jump to the back and see what else is there. Okay, let's see what the back looks like, the luggage space, etc. Like the tailgate, which you can just sit on, relax, have your picnic out here. This makes it very functional in social settings if you don't have somewhere to sit. So you can just open the back and sit down. Definitely, this is a lot of space. So what we have here is about 700 liters of space, even with the 5 seats functional. So this is really so much space. You can live here with your whole family, your show, everyone. Perfect space. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. So the LX450D is said to be a great off-road car, but let's take it for a cruise and see what it can do. Ngoja kidogo, nikanapigiwa. Hi, tumekwama wapi? Acha, I'm coming through. Did I mention that this car can go 3,500 kg easy? So ukikwama, acha niache chocha. Ukikwama, you just call me. Sawa, tuchekiane. Let's see each other on the road. I think the LX450D makes a powerful off-road car. The terrain that we have been able to just put it on is actually quite off-road as it comes. So this is a good car to go to shags with or go off-road in other places. It's generally a very smooth ride. But my last thoughts, I feel like the 250 horsepower is a bit small. Perhaps if you would like to upgrade to a larger car with more horsepower, you'd rather go for its counterpart, which is the LX570, which is the petrol version. But in terms of handling and steering wheel, you will find that this steering wheel is actually better to park than it is to go on a leisure drive. I find that this car drives big in terms of you feel like you're in a big car. If you're into that type of thing, then hey, this is a great car for you. But I really like how the general feel of the car, the handling, the suspension has handled quite well, even coming down that rough terrain down there. So all in all, the LX450D is a good car for the features that it has, and the asking price, honestly, why not have it? It's been an exciting day. I've thoroughly enjoyed driving this LX450D. I've loved the off-road handling. If you're looking for an SUV that handles well off-road, that has presence, that also offers comfort and also many autonomous features that I've absolutely loved, I know the Lexus has spared no details concerning these features. It is an amazing, amazing, amazing ride. Head down to Motorhub. Let this car be yours at only 18 million Kenya shillings. Again, this is your girl Mulai Mooney, your ultimate car girl. Only on My Moti will you find such fulfilling reviews. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is My Moti Car Show. Hit the like button and the notification bell for more videos just like this. On our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, it's My Moti Car Show. See you guys next time on the road to everywhere and on the road to your dreams on My Moti Car Show. Tupatiane. What is that?